Why the fuck did I look over there? So, for those of you who don't know, I am an absolute fan of Remnant 2. I think it is probably in the top five of my favorite games that came out this year. Yeah. I definitely say top five. So after I beat the main game, of course, you're chomping at the bit for DLC. They just announced that we're going to be getting DLC Remnant to the Awakened King. We're going to jump into the trailer. I'm going to give my thoughts about it, and then we're going to talk about some of the stuff that they're going to be adding a little bit down the pipe. So let's go.
So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Rivers of blood and cries of agony. The king I once served, once counted as a friend, is no more. What remains is a true tyrant. Our world shall slip ever deeper into peril. Should we fail to put a stop to his bloodlust, will you light the way? Decide, strange one. Duty
Oh,
or hope?
oh my God, that's 2 weeks away. Oh, that doesn't give me enough time. All right, so things from the trailer to essentially talk about. I do not remember her name. But I do know that she's basically like the goddess that you find in Losomn. Losomn has a very interesting thing going on because it's one of the few worlds that we visit that basically two different shards collided and two worlds essentially became one. You have the world that has the Fae, and then you have the world that is the Draug. And the Draug are the more Victorian England side of the world when you're visiting the city, and then the Fae are the ones who exist inside the castle with like the Red King and the court as well. Now we encounter her. Like I said, she's essentially the goddess. We're able to go inside of her dreams, and for the second main story for Lonesome, she's the one who sends you on a quest to basically kill her sister, who's invading other people's dreams and consuming their essences. Now, it's super interesting because I want to say that this path may take place after the main story for Lonesome, depending on how they choose to do the story for this. Because the three counselors are dead. Now, in the main story, when you play through this, you actually discover which one of the counselors is the one that betrayed the king to and that led to his basically his assassination. No. We figure out who it is, they kill that person, we go inside the king's throne room, and you can see what's going on inside the throne room from two different perspectives. Inside of the night realm, the king is basically dead. That version of him inside that reality is dead. We find the assassin's dagger plunged in the back of his neck. But in the other realm, which is the morning realm, he's alive. And we know that both of these realms are kind of connected in a way. Extremely powerful entities basically exist on both sides. So it seems as though with the night version of him basically being killed, the morning version of him has essentially just gone insane and given into his bloodlust, which I absolutely love from this because this not right here, but this right here, it seems as though he might have killed either Feyrin or Ferrin or Pharaon, whoever the hell those two twins are. Like they went and they eliminated that guy because technically he was the imposter sitting on the throne. And of course we see like the broken throne with all the bones and the dead corpses around it, which I'm assuming is from the realm that we did not get to visit. And then of course a perfect shot of him inside of his throne room with just piles upon piles of bodies and blood just all around him. Because for a lot of us who visited this realm, when they were like, well, you need this item that you can only get from a powerful individual, you either kill one of the twins, Farron or Farron, or you go and you kill my sister because they're the only powerful ones, and the other powerful one is the king, but he's asleep. The king is awake now, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly like what led to him being just this insane. That's a new enemy type, which was not there before. So that's interesting that they're adding new enemy types into the game as well. And we're also getting a new class type, which is this one, and that class type is called the Ritualist, which is right here. This new character archetype excels at utilizing status effects to torment their foes. Further details about enemy foe will be unveiled as DLC launch date draws near. So we might probably end up getting more information about the Ritualist coming next week. Of course, as I said, the new storyline, dungeons, and area in the world of Losomn, which in my opinion is my favorite zone that they have inside the game. Delve deeper into the mysterious realm of Losomn and uncover the harrowing narrative of the one true king whose mind has been tainted by the root's corruption. Ah, okay. So we didn't see any signs of the root when we first visit there, but it seems as though the root did take hold inside the king, driving him to seek revenge against those who oppose him, which is why the three counselors are dead and Farron are also dead. I'm super fucking excited for this because, like I said, also there's nothing to touch on is the fact that she's no longer free. Her whole area that she's in has completely changed. Before she was in like her own space, like her own pool where she greets you when you first enter her chambers. Now it seems as though she's just been uprooted from that entirely. She's been put in chains and looks as though she's been basically been thrown into a dungeon. So I'm I'm excited to revisit the world and be able to explore all of the new story content that they're going to have available. I'm hoping that they drop more information about the what is it called? Blah, 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 the Ritualist next week. It's really going to be interesting to see how the Ritualist, because it says that it's an archetype that excels at utilizing status effects to torment their foes. It's going to be interesting to see how it operates with our weapons that apply status effects to the enemies. Does it amplify those status effects, or does it allow you to basically do something special with the status effects that you put on the enemies as you're fighting them? Where we're basically going to see, because my favorite build that I essentially made was a lightning build where I could run around and I could just zap everybody with the not the cube gun, but the relic gun, just walk around just shooting electricity everywhere. That was my favorite build. I loved that build. That build with summoner and I forgot what the other class that I was running. Loved it. Had an absolute ball, and I can't wait to basically run around and do this again. But let me know what you think about Remnant 2's new DLC. Are you super fucking excited? Is it one of the games that really came out of nowhere to surprise you with how fun it was? Comment down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.